What is up, guys? Houdini here, and welcome back to a little bit of Chronicles of the Wolf. This is a brand new Metroidvania that is true, an absolute classic, all the way back to the original Simon's Quest. I'm telling you, they've done a wonderful job here. It's like straight out of the 90s. It is brutal, it is unforgiving, and so rewarding. You know, it's like actually starting off one of those old games and realizing how badass it was and what you miss, you know. Like, absolutely, you're gonna get frustrated, you're gonna get lost, and when you figure things out, it's so cool. It's made by 3 people. They've made other kind of games like this as well, Megami games. Really cool. I've also been lucky to get a review code for, so full disclosure there, super fun. We've had our trying times getting used to things, but even inside the little bit of jank, you really find something rewarding there. It's pretty cool. Definitely a few little bugs and stuff we run into, but no doubt they're probably working on fixing those. Not easy to, you know, make things, and only 3 people, for God's sake. So far we have been, let's see, messing around here. We bumped into some, to find these apostles of the Beast. So basically we're playing as this, it's based on like a true story, I think, or at least part of it, a true old folk tale of a beast that haunted the French countryside back in like the 1600s, and we have to find these apostles of the beast to try and take him down, his immortal self. Let's see, which one did I have it under? That one. Okay, cool. So a little bit finicky to get working, but once you do, it's freaking awesome. Alright, cool, we'll leave it there. Lovely. So we got save screens, we got RPG elements, we got leveling, we got huge equipment and armor, ancestry screens. We got a lot going on here. Hell yes. We're in this spooky little town with a mysterious old lady pointing us in the right direction. A nice parallax scrolling, amazing music. Like, Jesus, it's so addictive. If you find yourself kind of singing along or humming along to the beat, you know why. Alright, so we just left the graveyard. We got our second ghost. You have huge weapons, ranged weapons, which is very kind of new for me. You have a ghost that will help you out. You have magic. You have special moves for your weapons. Like, it is just chock full of stuff, full of content. It's really cool. We've been rocking this little long sword, a little bit slower, but has a really generous arc there, so it just takes care of everything. Very nice. Thank you. Alright, cool. So yeah, we did the graveyard bit. Let's see how we're getting on. We can go over here now if we find like a little house. This thing, yeah, is like the crest of the beast. We don't have that yet. That's probably for later. Oh yes. Alright, Apeshire Valley. The Poison Boys, huh? Lots of great nods to the original. Hello, Fate. Alright, sure, the audio is good as well. This one, they went so close to the 90s that it doesn't even have, you know, audio options and stuff, so you just kind of have to get through it. Which is, you know, a pretty brave of them, because I know these days everybody be complaining. I mean, I finding small little faults with it, but, you know, nothing too bad. I think once you kind of give in to that kind of 90s charm about it, it really, you kind of surrender to that. It really pays off in dividends. Give it a little bit of patience with it. Like, I love a good Metroidvania, and you know, we have gotten spoiled by some fantastic ones, and you know, spoiled being the opportune word, because they do make them a little bit easier. So this, if you want something that's going to feel like that true classic without, you know, not afraid to kick your butt basically, then this is for you. Chronicles of the Wolf, baby. What a great name as well. And I think it's also like, let's see how I'm going to get this guy. Boop. Ooh, that was bad on me. It was like, you know, like a movie or something. Alright. Oh yes. Oh, look at the difference in that health. Oh my god. Okay, so when you level up, you get a little bit of help with those HP extenders. My god. That just almost doubled my health. Gotta keep an eye out for those. Ow. Nice. We've run into some crazy giant fish that just one-shot you, so clearly some parts of it is level gated. Got something there? No. Okay, cool. Alright. I love that there's just so much to do. Now, yeah, so it's a little bit, even input's a little bit rough at times, but yeah, once you kind of get the grips of that, definitely closer to Simon's Quest, and a little bit of Symphony of the Night thrown in there as well. Alright, let's see how we're doing here. God, now we got weird spirits and stuff. Alright, look, as long as they die, that's all that matters. I don't know if I'll have enemies that are like won't die unless they shite to it. Cool, some really cool designs though. Oh my god, the big old screen. Nice. Let's go. This area is so like fall coded, huh? Okay. Another one bites the dust. I think this is the room earlier. We just kind of went the opposite way. What's over here then? And no, so many places to go. So many places to see. Oh, you little stinker. Get off me. Nice. Has like luck as a stat as well, which kind of doubles up. Oh, nice. Luck will double up as like, you know, item RNG drops and things like that. Seems to be a lot of stuff going on. You can see a lovely map and everything. Like, watch this. This whole list could be populated with things. Huge! Huge! We have an enemy guide as well. Damn, I hate when they're just right there in the way. I'm not sure where you're supposed to. Oh, bollocks. How do you get past this? No, that's not good. Jesus, that would flitter you. Mummy, I don't like the thorns, please, now. Do they even explode and get you when they're dead? Wow. Wow, yeah, so very, very true blue, unforgiving stuff. This one's for the real fans, you know. Great amount of selection of weapons as well. Like, we just got some blunderbusses as well. Like, thank you, you know. I'm going to do that. Yeah, a lot of beautiful work. Like, look at this, what you're going to have like a guide for all your stuff here. There's a tutorial, then you got an enemy guide for. Look at that. Oh, that was Cursed Bones, one of the first little bosses. Cool. And then you have a map as well. Classic Metroidvania style map. So yeah, kicking booty. Oh, you meant to get past this guy. How about we just jump over and leave him alone? Oh, nice, that actually worked. I mean, I totally meant to do that. Ooh. This has got to be. Okay, warp gates. Okay, so we have a fast travel system too. And a free map. Nice. Well, I guess that won't come into play till later, huh? But yeah, I'm such a huge fan of Metroidvanias. What we got here? Oh, this is a castle. Okay, okay. You gonna do a whole castle? No. Fountain of Doom. The Doom coins will lead the way. I don't have any Doom. Your Doom. That doesn't sound ominous or anything. No. Are you kidding me? Nah. But yeah, I want to play more Metroidvanias. They're very near and dear to my heart. Alright, come on, little ghosty with the mosty. There you go. One down. Yeah, we just got this slide. Definitely seems to be like a double jump from what I've seen from the trailer. I saw like an air dash as well, so hopefully that comes into it later. Whee! Alright. Well, yeah, oh jeez, I was getting my booty handed to me, so it shows like you go in here thinking you're just going to be playing it like a normal game. Hello? Free money? A bracelet, how did you get that? So we got that from the, after the graveyard we went in and the lady gave us that. Alright, high potion, nice. Ranger boots. Oh, there's our first Doom coin, let's go. I see my mother gave it to you, that means she trusts you. Take whatever supplies you need. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't know if I trust this family, but we'll have to. Ranger boots allows you to walk on some dangerous grounds. Okay, so that'll help us with the thorns. Nice. Yeah, you can pretty much get this anywhere. It's like probably perfect for like Steam, Deck, and Switch. It's all available, baby. Oh, mama. Put your hands on it. You'll thank me later. The ghosts are back. They're giving out. What's the matter? I want refunds. Okay, no refunds. Like this life ain't good enough. I want a refund. Well, you know, fight them a couple of times and we'll get a level up, so it's not that big a deal. Woo! I said woo! Alright, is this the Doom coin in here? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna have to go into the castle for the first time. Alright, drink up. He throws it in there. That's so cool. Sorry, I blocked that. So it looks like there might be like 3 doors, 3 coins. Ah, yes. Good. Ooh. Nice. Now I'm getting Symphony of the Night vibes. Going into a castle. Red carpet. Gorgeous. Can you believe this is 3 people? Like, I would take 3 people just to get me out of bed, you know? Like, fucking hell. Hello? Jeez, man, I'm sorry, I'm trying not to block things.
Welcome to my castle.
Oh, hello.
I am also an apostle of the beast.
Nice. What does it mean,
I
also?
will spare you the pain of being its next meal.
Dang you.
By ending this now.
Sheesh. Oh, whoa, is the full boss? The full screen is the boss? I think so. Dang. Check this, mother trucker. No, I think it's just the face. Nice, but he's gonna block us in, isn't he? I won't be happy till you do, you son of a bitch. Take that! I want your thorns. Nice, look at these jumps. We're doing it, we're doing it. How many times? There's so much health, 500 and what? Oh god. Oh god. Oh shiza. Getting destroyed here. Those bouncing balls can get in the ground, I hate them. Alright, we're gonna have to wail on them, have to do some damage. Keep an eye on our health. Oh Jesus, oh Jesus. Oh, I think I left it too late. Oh, oh, it did. It healed me, and in the same frame it killed me. Damn, we might not be strong enough for this. Damn, son. So you saw we got the heals, but it's just the same frame it killed me. Damn. Okay.
Welcome.
Welcome. This time we'll try the Damien Ghost Power. Yeah, that might be better. Just have to wail on him, unfortunately. Go on. 38. Disabled? What'd you do? How are we doing? These things tend to be like speed. How quick can you... Oh, geez, it's gonna happen again, isn't it? If I die in the fucking frame one more time. Okay. Oh, I can't use my magic now. That's what's up. That's pretty nasty. No, can't do it. Can't use my magic. Now I'm weakened as well. Oh, I have 1 health left. Oh, I don't think I'm strong enough for this guy. Okay. We might need another level. Good, nice little challenge. All this magic, but nothing to spend it on. Maybe I'll use the magic first. That disables my magic. Use magic and jump at the same time. Alright, how's it going? Do any damage then? That's all the magic on. Let's try this game instead. Come on. Just be better at watching my health. Come on. Keep doing this. Get those thorns out of here. Jesus, midair. And those little bouncing balls are wrecking. Are we doing 60, 70? Yeah, so we still got a hit in there, you see that? Cheeky, cheeky, Mr. Apostle. Okay, the first apostle was that weird stinging bee monster. Now we got the second apostle. Awesome. I think the old lady wants us to have 3 apostles. Ooh. Double jump? No, we got a fireball. Cool. Okay, I'm really hoping for a double jump. Cool. So how do we do that? Triangle. Oh, nice. Quick and easy. So you have mana, which is technically the white bar. Then you have the magic spells, which are the little orbs. GG, still took me a few goes there, I can't lie. I cannot tell a lie. Kick my booty. Alright, now we get to leave. Guess we can go back and talk to the lady now. I suppose we have Fireball now, so that should open up in true Metroidvania fashion. It'll open up some new places. Oh, I always forget about the exploding poison. I kinda like that one better. That one shoots 2 daggers. It's pretty good. Now we have fireballs. Don't mess with me. You still got me. Oh nice, that was a really good crit. I wonder if this luck bring up the crit, or is there a crit rate? We shall find out, yes, yes. Oh, look at this! He doesn't love a good shortcut. That'll come in handy later. Any secret stay? Nope. Sometimes we're lucky to be a few animals around and we'll drop the chimkin. The chicken. Oh yeah, didn't we? Lock that. Let me see here. I might have already missed it there. Where the hell am I going now? Nice. Okay. Just around the circle now. There was that big long line of bones, but now we don't get hit by bones. I think I passed by it. Sounds like me trying to backtrack at the wrong time. Get down here. Yeah. Nice. Could be to the next area. Let me see. Oh, that's very satisfying. Let's get to walk through the tunnel. Got him. Let's see what's over here. A lot of ghosties. Woo! Charge level energy sphere. Okay. Down in X. Okay, level 2. Oh, nice. Of course it hit nobody. Right, so you're going to have different charge levels of your magic as well. So that's even another level. I did put a heck of a ton of stuff in here. And there's a good few like NPC quests and dialogue and stuff. So I dig it. I think there's plenty of endings as well that you can shoot for, because I think I accidentally got one of the bad endings. Oh yes. Like dying to the beast. Went a bit farther. Alright. What a cracking little game. Like, I don't know if I'm going right way now. Yeah. I would say one thing that's annoying there. It kind of sometimes force you to pick up the magic when you don't want to, unless there's a button I'm missing. It's entirely possible, because I do the stupid thing. Ooh. Nice. See, that one always drops that. What is that? Like free Damien powers you get. Like with Damien, you can either use it to improve your attacks and have fire coming out of it, stuff, or you can use it to do like a full attack as well. So you have to kind of, oh, we're out after that. So kind of figure stuff out. We really needed that high potion. Jesus Christ. No harm to have a few of those on you. I think I was just a little under leveled for that. Wasn't really much places to hide. I don't think this is the strongest weapon we can get right now, but hey, look, we can take them again. Look how much easier it is now that we can just walk in thorn, baby. That'd be cool. Hopefully there's more things like that. Maybe we'll have stuff that will help us breathe underwater, because I'm having some trouble with that one. Okay, we're even going to make it back. I'll tell you how weak we are. That's the hardest part, I think, about the game, is you're just saving at those statues. So if you don't save at the statue, what do you think's going to happen? Death. Sorry, little bat. Oh, you son of a bitch. You're going to die of poison. Not like this. Can we make it back before he dies the poison? Alright, I think there's a save on the other end of the village, so we'll just do that and cure our poison. We're sliding through our bike. Spring, spring, spring. Go talk to the grandma. I don't know if we even need to. She just said come back when you have 3. See what she says. Come back to me after you destroy 3. Okay, so you only 2. I think we keep on going, baby. Alright, so now we have to kind of go, I guess, this way? We don't have any other place. Back to the muggy swamps. Now we can shoot fireballs. There was a few of those areas that we could do, I think. Yeah, so here's a bit of chicken. I think it's chicken nuggets. Crouch. Yeah, there's some cool things down below here if you fall in the water, but one, we can't breathe underwater, and 2, there's just giant fish that freaking kill you in one hit. Like, okay, man. So yeah, something for later maybe, if I ever remember. And there's actually a day and night cycle thing going on, which is really cool. Man, is there nuppies? Oh damn, I hate this thing. It shoots out of the sky like that. Damn, they can hit me with their tongue, but I can't do this thing. What their tongue do though. Alright. This is good, like, true Castlevania. Oh, shit of the beast. It's following us. Now, I have a theory. Like, I'm telling you, I think this guy is the beast, or related to the beast. I know that sounds silly, but something ain't right. Bum, bum. Yeah, these little buggers will poison you. pick up. Was I poisoned the whole time? Oh, pick up. There is lots of potions you can do to get yourself sorted out. Right. I haven't found myself having to grind or anything yet, but you never know. There you go, speak the devil. There's a cheeky level up that'll come in handy. Right. That's a... Oh! Okay. Oh my god, instantly poisoned. Wow. That was unfortunate. That load into the screen. Wow. Yep, that sounds like me. You must mind your surroundings. In the words of the great Liam Neeson. Okay. Where's this beast gonna be? At least we're going the right direction. I'm trying to think, was there any, like, I'm very bad at, like, retention like that. I don't make mental notes very often. It's dangerous. It's very dangerous. There's the water wheel. Nice. Thought it'd come a long way. We haven't even done anything. Ah, I knew they were gonna knock me out. Always get punished. And try and race through anything. There's some free chicken though. Gotcha. Alright, was there any areas with the wood, you know? It's like a little piece of wood on the edge of the screens. Almost like a door. Get out of here. Yeah, Mateo looks fucking awesome. Great character. He's part of what is the Rose Cross, or the Rose Court Cross. Or like, almost like Templars or Inquisition or something. It's the village we started in. Ain't that cute? Nice. That means the map's gonna be huge if there's gonna be teleporters. Good on them. Come on, baby. I got you now. Oh yeah, maybe down here? Oh yeah, here we go. Here's some goodies. So, left or right and Y. Ooh! There's a fast travel point for here, right? Okay. Well, at least we can do that. Anything there? No. Nice. I think what was really cool is they have a small collaboration with Bloodstained. One of the bosses in Bloodstained was called Bloodless. She's in the game too. All these Castlevania games are always about vampires. This one's about werewolves. Ooh, oh, this is our friend. She rescued us. What happened?
It's hopeless.
It's hopeless.
The beast cannot be killed.
That's not true. Oh, Jesus. What happened? We have to fight the beast as well? Oh my god, get here, you little shit. Come back here. Kick your ass. Nice, kick his booty. Oh my damn, sometimes it doesn't hit him. Nice, kicking my ass. It's too tall. What the hell is he doing? Whoa, there's like a skeleton over there. I don't know if I have any potions left away. Uh-oh. Shite. He's weak. Damn, he's kicking my ass. He's doing that thing where he just kind of runs into you. How are you meant to get past him? No, I can't hit him. Damn, I'm so dead. Ah, bollocks, I'm so dead. Shite. How are you meant to know? Ah! How are you meant to know? Damn, I've nowhere to go there. I have no defense. Should have bought a potion in there. Let me see where it's gonna put me. Yeah, maybe I'll buy a few potions here. Damn, I'm like one level short.
Welcome to my come back again soon.
Come back again. We got lots of little NPCs. Hello, Mrs.
Welcome, handsome traveller.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
I don't know if it's my defense is a bit low or something. I'm getting slaughtered. Alright, Mr. Beast. What happens now? Like, is this, I have to take on Mr. Beast, kick his ass. I'm probably doing that. What was in here? Oh yeah. Still have to activate this because otherwise it won't work, I'd say. At least now we're able to travel from there to there without too much to a ball out. Yeah, these guys are only doing 1 damage. Maybe that much. Alright. Let's go. Where are you, Beast? Go, Beastie boys. 43. This says a lot of I feel like it's only his face that's his weak point. Damn, he got me even from there. That's a weird hitbox. That is a weird hitbox, jeez. Alright, we are not doing well. Oh my god. Try one of them. Get a good angle. One's good. That's pretty decent. Come on. Yes, that's good damage. This is 14. Oh shit. I didn't want to die. Bum, 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 bum. Nice. Try and get him a little bit of magic there. Missed me. Then I missed him. Oh, it's so hard to get him. There's just no way of getting around him. 81 health, that's gonna happen next. Yes! Oh, I get him? No, I didn't. I did now, okay, 0. Ah. I'm so dead. What the hell's that? Someone got a horn? Flute? We live. Okay, Jesus. I don't think we can kill him. Still immortal.
Thank you. You saved my life.
You saved my life.
I knew you were strong, even when it was I who saved your life.
There you go.
Now we are even.
Hell yeah.
It's a miracle. The beast seemed to answer to the call of that mysterious flute. It ran off. Someone is controlling it. So there must be a way to kill it.
Hell yes.
We can't let up now.
Don't give up. Are you okay?
Here, take my rifle.
New rifle?
I hope it will be of use to you. No need to thank me.
Yeah.
We'll meet again.
Bye-bye. She's kind of hot. Alright, and the day trains, we got Fusel de Chasse. Okay. Gotta do. See if it's any good. I'm not great with these, but let's see. Okay, yeah, it still has like pretty much the same kind of shooting power. 44 damage though. Pretty much one-shots all these little mobs. This was the taxidermy place, I fucking hate it. A little bit slow though. Got him. Got him. Ah, I'm gonna get wrecked. Took too long. Alright. Be handy for later on. Nope. Oh, here we go. Boom, straight into it. Lovely, now we're in a new place. Haha, God, I love that move so much. Man, what's going on in these sewers? Where does this lead to? Grandio Forest. Okay. Oh my gargoyle, Jesus, that's a lot of gargoyles. Nice to meet you. Wow. Oh, not this time. Fucking hate that time. Jeez, true. Oh, I gotta get out of here, man. I think it's gonna kill me. God, I hate that creature. What did I do? What the hell? Gargoyles for days. Get your gargoyles. Damn, that wasn't a normal deal. No. Hello, Mr. Boy, I love you. Well, oh, look at all these hummingbirds. Some of them are like half demons. Gross. Only got freaking zombie deer. Spewing dude. Oh, sick. Disgusting. Alright, where does this go? Shashtanier village. Okay. Oh, what the fuck is that? Like a Furby. What? I just got destroyed by a hairball. I don't think we got the heal on it. What was that hairball on there? What are you, buddy? A giant angry hairball. That must be an enemy for later. Ow. Wow. Well, if he spawns again, I'll try and get him. Shastina. How the hell do you even hit him? The little babies too? Like a bitch. What a crazy enemy, I love it. Now, what's that move he's doing? Is there two of them? No, I think that's the second. Oh my god, it is the second one. How many is there? Oh my god, the fucking speed in they're so creepy. Get the kill one. Bam, 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 bam. Just did 52 damage? Oh my god! The little thing does 52 damage. No, I can't fight those. I was like, what the hell just did 52 damage? I mean, every time you reload in, it starts a new file. Oh, that's what's cursing me. What happens when you're cursed, I wonder? Doesn't seem to like it. I'll have to come back to those guys. It's so crazy, like an alien or something. Just feeding me, swallowing me the whole way. If I had the axe, maybe I could take them on, you know? Okay, what's down here? Alright, piranhas. Starting to get into some nasty places. Shit! It's a hot harpy. Why the harpies always gotta be evil? We know them. The big beautiful bitches. Come on, baby. A harpy know you. Alright, look at the face on these things. Bum, 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 bum. Got it. Nice harpy. I seem to like putting them on the edge, huh? I'm on the edge. Okay, we found some really unique monsters. I love that healthy noise when you attack someone. It's like, can't really do much in the water now, unfortunately. I thought I was stuck for a second there. It's like, now I done did it. Alright, oh, look at this. This cat is in love with him. Oh, Jesus. Hello, kitty. Jeez. It tells me I don't want that kitty to touch him. Nice kitty. What's he give me? Light armor. Cool. Jesus. Angry kitty. Now what's this? Love the sack lake.
Hello, traveller. I am the Lady of the Lake.
Hey, lady.
To escape the beast, I jumped into the water,
Oh, it's
forgetting that I
horrible.
could not swim. Now I haunt this lake, waiting for someone.
Damn.
Could that someone be you? The
Yes.
lake is so calm in the morning.
It's so nice. Look at that background. Now these guys know what they're doing, don't they? Thanks, Lady Ghost of the Lake. We will destroy the beast. 14 for the ground. I think we can go down there too. Anything down there, I wonder? Can't really breathe underwater. Oh, more of those crazy fish. They're like uncanny valley fish. They're just muddy. Alright, this is all new territory to me now, this one. What's this? Langren Town. Welcome everyone from the rich merchant to the lost pilgrim. Well, isn't that nice here? Look at that, boys and girls. The lost pilgrim. Hello, sir. Welcome to Langren. It's been a long time since someone from the outside came here. It's been a while since the beast appeared around. How long? Look at this place. Welcome, you're in the house of Misery Chantenay. Misery has always been an easy life. Misery, is it? Maybe misery? Justice higher than that of the man, I'll be judged by God. Jan on the floor is in love with Misery. Jeez, they all love her, huh? She okay? So happy for Misery, she's gonna have a child soon. Oh, she's preggers. Dr. Clary asked me the rest before giving birth. Okay. Interesting. It's nice to see. There's so much life. It sounds strange to you, but I'm starting to fear the cats. What the hell, me too? What the hell was that joke? There's a little doggy. One day I shot the beast, my word of honor. So the beast stood up like it was invincible. It happened to me too, dude. I killed it and it came back. I will not be able to stop it, sadly. It's over here. I can't get up there yet. It's been a house abandoned for a long time. She belongs to Lady Carmine, one of the best actresses in France. Vive la France. There's more cats. They changed my clothes. Okay. Lady Carmine's performance. It's in here, a little clothes shop, tailor shop. Tailor. I don't know if that's how you spell Taylor, but anyway, it's all good. It's like Taylor, the name Taylor. Can't get over there yet. They're thinking Tailor. It's all good. Oh my. People are spreading the rumor Lady Carmine is a demon from another dimension. Makes no sense. Oh, is she from like a different game?
To the theater, good sir.
Hello, yes.
Please take your seat.
We get to watch this? Ah, this is cool. Oh yes.
Hello, dear village friends.
It's definitely from a different game.
Lady Carmine.
Hi, Lady
We are so dreadfully poor that we haven't a crumb
Look at
of bread to
Mateo
offer
just sitting
you.
there, so attentive.
Oh, don't worry. I don't need anything.
We work so hard, but most of our harvest must be sold to pay Monsieur Mercredevil's tax.
It's so unfair. Don't worry. I'm going to help you.
Ooh.
I'm going to get the money Monsieur de Mercredeville took from you.
Mercredeville.
Oh, thank you, Lady Carmine.
You gotta bring all
God
these
bless you.
names back, man. It's not
You are so
amazing.
great.
Oh, well, that's all we got. That was 100 credit for that. Good God. Currently on stage is a fabulous Lady Carmine, Monsieur de Mercredeville, and the Bet. Written by Maxime de Montagne. Okay. That was cool. I love this kind of stuff. It's about world building, huh? What else this town got to offer? You have a shop? Yeah, trading place. Ariane, her brother was attacked by the beast. She survived, but was seriously injured. Damn. People are all scared.
Welcome to the Langonia Inn.
Hello, the Langonia. Okay, so I'm saying it all wrong.
Come back and see me when you're sleepy.
Okay, I will, when you're sleepy. Great sword claymore for 20.
What brings you in, young man?
Thank you, I'll take that. And fire mask. I like he sells a lot of the
Best
magic.
of luck to you, son.
Best of luck. Cheers. Let's see how, if that's any good. I like the great swords. Oh my god, it's extra 30 damage. Sheesh. Now that's how you do it. And fire mask. That's the one thing. Increase the strength of the fireball. Say less. And who's this nice
Let me
lady?
know what you'd like.
Oh, just cure potions.
Be blessed, warrior.
Be blessed. Definitely need some of them because I suck. Be blessed. Nice. I always have a little hiccup there when I'm shaving. Guy's uniform looks wild. Alright, we're out through here, weren't we? People say there's a vampire in this town. Hope it's not true. Ooh, Lady Carmine? Maybe. Lady Evelyn had a daughter, but this one disappeared after birth. Damn. John Francis de Moore is a famous tailor. It's been a while since I've seen him in the shop. It would be nice to close the door, but he robbed. One day I observed Joseph, the owner of the taxidermy gallery, out. Yeah, that. Oh my god. Screw that guy. Who's the fool that destroyed the stairs? We can't even leave the town? No wonder they're pissed. Damn, okay, well we must be getting the jump soon. Look at all these people. Ooh, we're here in Lady Evelyn's house. Yes, so. Don't really like going outside. I'm afraid of getting my beautiful dress dirty. Seems like a piss pot in the corner. You go around walking into other people's houses. I am Lady Evelyn. I wish you would be left alone. Okay. Well, you're the one with like 5 people living in your house. But this must be the way forward, so. Genevieve lives in this house and he comes out at night. At night time, of course, yes. Alright. Somebody's ill, isn't he? Oh, nice. This poor man is ill. Okay. Okay, so it said that person only comes out at night. So let's see, can we change the time? Oh yeah, we can rest at the inn, can't we? I want that. There you go.
Will you be staying with us? Sweet dreams, monsieur.
Sweet dreams. There you go. Okay. Nice. When it comes out at night, he's not out inside. His door's open though.
Come, approach.
Oh no. Oh, dude. Oh. Did we get turned into a vampire? No, it's just a game over. Oh my god, okay. Wow. Just done. Munched on for life. Can't still do that again. That's one of those, what do they call those? Like a beginner's curse. That's hilarious. What a nice little kick to the teeth, huh? Alright. Okay, so I know who's this here. Boy, the abandoned hospital makes me uneasy. Oh. We go here. Hello, gravedigger. Since the beast appeared, there have been more funerals than usual. Well, that's why they pay you the big bucks to be the gravedigger, you dumbass. Of course, that's how it works. The beast is just saying hello, a little pet them on the head. The hospital of mercy. Okay. Oh yeah, this is our new dungeon, is it? So yeah, so what was happening, as I said, I might have to do this. I pulled up the frame counter and realized that the game was, I think it was my own fault. There's not fully hitting 60 frames. And it's not because of the rig. I think a lot of these games are kind of situated for the older PCs, you know? So when you basically throw a rocket ship at something that's used to a kid's wagon, you know, it gets a little bit confused. It also has a lot of quirks to it, but the quirks are kind of part of that 90s charm. You can't tell it there, but when I open it up, the window size actually changes there. I think it is cutting off a little bit there, isn't it? Yeah, that's a little bit of my desktop there. I've had to do different ways of capturing it. Alright, that better? You tell me if you can see some of my desktop. I think you still can. Make the window bigger. Just kind of breaks the game a little bit. Super fun. Okay, that should be good. Super frog. The joys. But yeah, it's just a little bit of quirkiness. They'll figure it out. I was having more issues with it because I kind of knew that there was an issue. But a lot of these older games, if you go in here at night time, this guy will outright kill you. Look at this. God damn. I have to find a way to kill him later. He's a vampire.
Come, approach.
And it gives you a game over. Will we do it for the laugh? Let's do it for the laugh. Yummy, yummy. There you go. You get this cool game over screen. Oh, I can't shorten the size of my OBS.
Game over.
Oh, I didn't even know it said game over. I never let it get that far. Now OBS just been a bish. It's been a bish. Neat arts that. Yeah, like this is, like you can imagine, it's done by 3 people. The entire soundtrack, the entire animation, everything. But if you're okay, if you love the old school games and you're okay with a little bit of jank and a little bit of stuff they're using to basically make it feel authentic, including the jank, you'll be rewarded tenfold. You know, it's a fantastic game. And it's a hell of a... They gotta be proud of being able to make a game like this. But you know, it's gonna lead to little frustrations. Like maybe a little bit of glitching or platforming. Trust me, I'll have my moments. And I definitely did rage a bit with this bed because I tried it on stream probably about 15 times, I think. Honest to God. And then as I said, I played the whole game again, which was not a big deal. So you're coming into this hospital. Oh, I think I remember this part being a little bit loud. And because of the frame rate, there's a special little bed that wasn't doing what it was told. It's still quite loud. Yeah, the game doesn't have a lot of options either. It's unfortunate. I think they're used to making these games on a particular engine, and that engine probably limits them what they can do. But it has like incredible RPG stuff. Like you got a whole equipment list here. You got many. You got rings, pendants, boots you can do. You got loads of different weapons, even ranged weapons, which is very rare in these type of games. And you've got a whole host of like attack and defense and all that stuff. So it's really cool leveling system. You got relics to collect. You got magic. There's multiple layers to the magic. You've got charge stuff, charge attacks for your weapons. It's really cool. I'm lucky enough to get a review code for this one. So yeah, you know, obviously I want to be transparent about that. But you know, I was raging a bit at the issues. So like when it comes to these things, if I am lucky to get a review code, that does not mean I'm going to skirt over any issues in games and stuff. You know, that would be I'd hate to do that. That means you have no integrity. You find a channel that does that, their integrity is shot, especially if they're brought off to some special event or fan fest. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, we get into this hospital. Pretty cool. The story basically is we're part of this like cool like Rose Cross. Mateo is our name. Very reminiscent of good old Simon Belmont from Simon's Quest in Castlevania 2, I believe. If I'm wrong, correct me. And we're on the hunt for this immortal beast, a humongous giant werewolf that is just subsequently haunting these poor people and killing them. and turning people. But you've got vampires to deal with. You got a whole lot of monsters and creatures going on, you know. So we're trying to get to the bottom of that. Now, so far in the game, the Beast has a lot of people on his side, which are known as his apostles. And we have to kill those apostles, right? Now you might be saying, geez, how is he doing all that? He knows it so well. He's so good at this game. No, I'm not good at this game. I have played this section about 50 times because of this small bug. As I said, I'm not going to let them off on that. But yeah, weirdly enough, if you... Well, you can't go back and look at it now. I have the VODs off. But if you remember from that stream, I was, you know, moaning and giving out. But in between them, I was talking a bit of sense. That seems to be like 90% of where my brain is. It's like in between the nonsense and even the rage sometimes. There is a little bit of sense. And, you know, anyone can say that, but I genuinely do believe that. I'm not tooting my own horn or anything. But there is a bit of... I do talk a tiny bit of sense in all of it. And the sense I was talking about was... I had remembered back in the day when they used to bring back a lot of like Symphony of the Night on, I think it was on PlayStation, or one of them had horrific problems. And then I think when they used to try and make it work on the PS2 or something, it was too strong, so the frame rate was all messed up. And it would break certain objects in the game. And then it made me think of that, and I'm like, jeez, I think that's what's going on here. And as it turns out, it is right. I also thought it was because the window was kind of broken too. Oh yeah, I was supposed to show you. I can show you that guy in a minute. Basically, that snake guy, he's also attached to the frame rate. So when I pause the menu, it would break up his snake body, which is hilarious. Anyway, but yeah, we're going to get past this part real quick and then I'll show you. Basically, you're going to come up here. It's kind of a standard red-blue door, red-blue switch. Pretty simple. A little bit of tough platforming there, but nothing compared to later on. So this was the problem area there. So I want to go down and show you this snake. I'll show you now. It might obviously probably won't work now because these things work when you want them to, and then they don't when you're trying to show somebody. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make the snake come over and then pause the screen and see will it get rid of some of the snake's body. Now see, so you can see he's attached to the frame rate. You know, you'd be saying, oh, shouldn't his body just break up then? It's like, no, it's not really how it works. It's actually, his body's actually pooping out of his head. But because I'm opening the menu and the menus are tied to windows and frame rates, it's actually slightly breaking the game each time you open it. So yeah, I don't know if it's something they can fix because they've chose to go with this engine. I think because it's a small team and they love Castlevania so much, I think he is completely glued to that engine. In a sort of a kind of love letter / abusive relationship. You're only as good at something that you know that kind of way. I didn't mean to fall down there. And I think a lot of devs, God bless them, you know, they're either from the old guard, as I like to call it, or they're used to old engines. Nice, I'm getting wrecked now. They're used to older engines, and you know, a lot of people out there will wrongfully believe that once you hit your 40s and even 50s, that, you know, you're moving into middle age and you're not really out there to learn new things. And that couldn't be further from the truth in my eyes. But then, you know, you get a lot of people, a lot of grandmas or whatever, and they're like, well, I'm traveling the world now and stuff like that. It just kind of depends on the person. If you're very good, you can fall off the floor here and hit the platform just at the right time. But, you know, doing that is easier said than done. It's somewhere here. I kind of was... I just missed it. I think it's got to do with where the platform is when you come back. Anyway, when you get past this bed part, that's the most important part. Otherwise, this is all for naught. All for naught. And see, I had got that good at the bed part that I actually... if you're a person like me and you like to fix things, you like to... break them first, you know. I do break a lot of things, but if you're going to fix something, you have to know how it broke, right? You agree with me on that one? I think that's a standard kind of, you know, thought process. So to fix this, I needed to figure out why it was broken and how it was broken, and then thus break it again. So that's what we did. I purposely forced it at a lower frame rate. So here's the issue, right? You're going to be pushing this bed here, and it's going to go through these furnaces here, right? Pretty standard stuff. You want it to stop here, then wait for the fire, and you're going to use it as a platform here, right? Simple, straightforward, right? Very, very straightforward. Probably they'll do something like this again later on. But the problem is, this tiny little bed is connected to the frame rate. It's not connected to how hard you hit it, where you hit it, any of that stuff. Doesn't matter if you jump on it, does not matter. It's connected to the frame rate. So if the frame rate's having trouble, you hit this bed. This is how, I think it's actually already still broken. No, it's okay. Right, so this is how I found out it's okay. You see this little coffin here with the body of skulls right there? Little skeleton? When the frame rate was broken, it was only 59. The bed would actually end up about here instead of where it is. And that tiny difference, we're talking about maybe 3 or 4 pixels, would mean that I can't get past there. But now it'll work, watch. But once you do it once, it kind of breaks it, so it's fine. Watch, it'll still hit it anyway, because I mistimed it. But yeah, it was just because of the frame rate. It's pretty stupid. But I was losing the rag after a while. I can still break it because of the frame rate. But yeah. Oh shit, now I'm just messing up the timing now. It's shocking when you want to show that it's fixed and now you're just breaking the time. But anyway, basically, I had the timing down, everything was fine. Oh look, now it's broken again. Did you see that? So now it's too far over. Watch, I'm going to get it to the middle and the frame rate broke again. Oh fuck, I keep doing that when I'm trying to show. Oh, I'm so sorry. Of course, you do this a million times. But yeah, it's got, when Mateo is moving, there's a small dip in the frame rate. And it's actually breaking the bed. It's fucking hilarious. Alright, now it's fixed again. You see, isn't that weird? Because I can tell by where the bed is. Nice. I just can't get it over there now. I'm too busy yapping about it and trying to prove a point. Trying to prove a point and then break it again. Now it's fixed again. So it's so weird, but actually that one frame of difference causes the bed to just fucking dangerous. I can't make it work. Anyway, it caused the bed to be too far over. Yeah. Anyway, so they actually made it work, and this guy, really cool guy on Steam, actually managed to purposely like set the game at 30 frames. And this would show it up. Now watch, completely fine. See, it would burn up every time there. It's so goofy. Oh Jesus Christ, I keep doing that. I'm sorry, I'm trying to prove a point. Anyway, yeah, so the point is it's fixed now anyway. Once we figure that out. But to say that a tiny micro stutter of a frame, because if you go from 59 to 60, ain't nobody gonna notice that. But this is what you're supposed to do. And then you can see the bed stops glowing now, because you can just, it stays there forever now. Anyway, so we get up there. So we couldn't get past that part, and it really was an issue. Like, it wasn't a matter of you'll get there in the end. You'll figure it out. Now, one guy said he spent 20 minutes on trying to fix it. You know, like he thought he was just bad timing it. It's not going to do with your timing at all. And then even when we both figured this out, I was halfway there, and I was like, I can't prove that it's a problem. And he goes, oh yeah, you just do it like this. I'm like, no, you're not getting it. And then I recorded some of this video for him and sent it over. And then he realized what was going on. So that was good. So we figured that part out. Anyway. So yeah, we never got past this part. Let's see what happens. Ooh, we got some goodies over there. We'll have to get that one. Yes, more health, please. Thank you. But yeah, isn't it funny like that? Ooh. Mary Ann's diary. We got a new ghost.
I'm glad I can talk to you.
We need to get some double jumps and stuff.
Mary Ann Hebrard, and I was killed by the beast. But I can still help.
So yeah, if this ever happens again, it's
by summoning me, I can regenerate a portion of your health.
Thank you.
I can sense from here that my brother is seriously ill.
If it happens again, we know it's frame rate. It's funny that it came up because it actually reminded me of such a long time past where we had this issue. It doesn't happen anymore because, well, not necessarily. A lot of indie games might happen with Unity, but games don't tend to tie animations to frame rate. When you up or lower a frame rate these days, it's the entire bitch. It's the whole lot. Now, what was happening there is the bed was tied to a frame rate while the rest of the level wasn't. You'd see it in a micro study. You might not see it on stream or in a VOD afterwards because that's been rendered at perfect 60 frames. You see it when you play it. A little tiny micro stutter. Looks like a fucking vertical screen tear almost, you know. So yeah, we got a little life. Nice, very good, very good. It's cool though we get that because now we can change the ghosts around. But I wouldn't be surprised if other things would happen like that later on, because the way the game is made, God bless them. No offense or anything, but it's so tied to the old style that me just opening these screens is a chance. The game, I doubt the game would ever crash. I know it sounds crazy, but it's so small of a file, and the way I just don't think it would ever crash. The way it's done, but the whole thing is like rendering off screen, and it's a different window inside of a window. It's so strange. If you remember me when I first played this, every time it would load a screen, it would resize itself, so the engine won't even properly figure out different windows. So it's like hold B, I think, and then move up to change your ghost. Oh no, I just did that. No, that's wrong. How the hell do we change the ghost again? So I'm trying to figure it out. You go into the guide anyway, it'll teach you. Slide move. This one doesn't have anything there. Up and B. Ghost helper switcher. Well, I fucking did press that and it didn't do it. So it's probably up first, then B. Yeah, there we go. We have a status ailment girl. We have Damien for the rage. And now the blue girl is healed. I think she probably requires the whole lot. Nice. And that should be closed. Or it should be opening. There you go. Give me that health. So you can see that these healths give you a huge boost. 160 now. But you can also level up and get health that way too. Now it's an absolute cracking game. But I think their over-reliance on old engines and old development style has caused them to run into very similar problems over multiple games. And I don't know about you, but I'm no different. But if you're going to keep making the same mistake over and over in your projects, it's probably a sign of forgetfulness setting in or something. Okay, what's this one? Nice. But yeah, so in a point like that, so if you're having trouble like that, like me, know that if I can get past it, you can too. If you're still having trouble and you just said like you didn't really show how you got past there, my advice is to put the FPS counter on Steam. You just go into the Steam menu, you have to shut off the game and you will lose the progress. Unfortunately, there's not great saves in this game. But speaking of which, I might just go outside and grab a save. There's actually, I don't think there's any save inside the building, which is fundamentally stupid, but as I said, they've gone for that incredibly tough 90s style Castlevania that includes what usually you would have back then is passwords. I don't think they've gone for that, so it's all good. You would have a password system and that would kind of keep you all safe for a while. It's all good. This is one of those games that you get past the jank and you kind of give in to the systems they got going on, and it rewards you. So it's basically like the difference between rescuing a puppy versus rescuing an old dog. You know, they'll be a bit shy and sad, but they will reward you with unbelievable love. Yeah, this sounds goofy, but I'm just going to go back to town. And it has a sort of a day-night cycle. I don't want to say... Well, it's a cycle in a traditional sense of like a wheel spin, you know. So you go into certain levels and it will just automatically change from day to evening to night. But it's still cool, and certain things open up, and that vampire only comes out at night, obviously, so on and so on. It's pretty cool. But you can see like everything from opening the saving to opening the menus has, you know, what they're trying to go for is that classic little fade to black. But you can see it's actually opening another window, and it's actually... I know it's so hard to explain, but it's actually ending the task of the game to open up those things. So strange. You know how I know that? Because as I said, with the FPS counter, and I was checking my CPU as well, it was ending the task. So every time you go into the map and that, it's actually... yeah, if you even heard of that in another game, you'd be like, what? But there you go. I've also noticed that first time you load into a lot of stuff, it's not your friend. Once you load it once, it's okay. You'll have a little bit of hiccup. I think it's another fine example of an indie game that cannot communicate with new graphics cards or CPUs properly. It's just the way it is. It happens, you know. It happens. But Steam is so cool that you can even force old DirectX, which is crazy. But I don't suggest messing around with that stuff too much because you might. But it might help for older game performance. But yeah, Steam is amazing. Like, I'm not great with PC games. I'm really not. So what do we... So we have the ghost now. I think we can actually leave. Here's me like wondering where's next to go. Let me see. I think we can just straight up leave. I was just getting a save file. Let me see. I think now we have the ghost. We can talk to these other people, right? Let me see. Oh, now see it's daytime. Oh, we had a little hiccup there, you see. But yeah, so if you're having difficulty with that, my advice is to hard lock the game to 60, and more importantly, go into your put up the FPS counter in the corner, and that will just rule out anything, and you will see it. It'll go 59, 60, 59. It's in a brief second, and it's just a micro stutter, and that's actually causing the bed to fuck up. It's not crazy. It's absolutely crazy. When you find this stuff out, you feel on one level like a genius, and on another side you're like, why did I put it myself through that shit? Okay, so where do we go next? Abandoned hospital. Nice. I'm even trying to remember. I need to find the next apostle. Oh, here we go. So we brought the ghost over here. Alright, since mission to rest. Yes. I've tried everything, don't know what to do. Now I'm going to get stuck in this game and lost too, because it's crazy. There's multiple endings. Here we go. We brought your sister here. Is she going to help him? What happens? Do I talk? Maybe I have to use the heal while I'm here? Never thought about that, did I, huh? Let's see. She did say like a strange heal would help. So let's move over to her ghost. And we're going to press B beside him. Okay, that helped me, but also helped him. Cool, I love that. I love that. That's awesome. Talk to me. Oh, thank you, my sister. I feel so much better now thanks to you. Thank you, young adventurer. Take this feather I found the other day. It'll be useful to you. Ooh, what does it do? Is it our first jump? Yes! Yes! We got our double jump. I believe there's a triple jump as well. Now, you might be saying, why the hell is he so excited about a jump? Well, we can do so much more. Alright. Yeah, if you talk to him, he calls for bad news. It is so sad. Mr. Reed Chantenay died during childhood. Should be buried in the cemetery. Oh no! Maybe you had a choice between the two of them. There was a woman that was about to give birth. Okay, let's test this out. Whoops! I didn't do that. What's that? It was like B when we jump. No, A to jump. Okay, cool. But these ghosts are cool. That's separate magic. Then you have your special move magic as well. Like, it's actually a banger of a game. It's unfortunate that it has a few little janky shortcomings, but you can figure them out. You're all good to go. It's still a wonderful game, and I haven't played their other games, but I'm already thinking of looking. I think they're called the Lucien Chronicles or something. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. I butcher everything. But this game is also based on an actual true story. It's really cool, true story. But it's got to do with an old tale of this beast that haunted people in France during like the 1600s. They made a movie about it. It's called Brotherhood of the Wolf, and people also call that the Bloodborne movie, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I've seen him in the shop, close the door, wouldn't be robbed. Yeah, let's actually read some of this stuff. Had a daughter disappeared after her birth. One day observed Joseph, the owner of the taxidermy. Yeah, we killed him. Let's see, let's go see can we talk to that poor woman who passed. Now we can leave the town as well. We weren't able to leave the town, so they purposely make you do that. So now that we have the double jump, we can leave. But hell yeah. This game, you can get about 20 hours out of it, I'd say, if you want to get everything. But, you know, there's people that can do it in like 7 hours because they're just cracked out of their minds. And that's good for you. Lots of secret stuff. Young man. There's the claymore we got. If you remember when I was getting stuck, I had to keep rebuying that because like, I was getting frustrated.
It's a pleasure to see you.
We got the backpack in there, so now we can carry 5 of some stuff.
Don't be a stranger. Don't
be a stranger. But yeah, cracking game. I love these kind of games. Like modern Metroidvanias are fantastic as well, but you know, I'm not going to sit there and lie to you and not tell you that most of them are kind of secretly Souls-like. You know, I love Blasphemous, but that fecker is a Souls-like, you know. And then 9 Souls, which is amazing. People have kind of, you know, I don't know why I don't really agree with it, but they've been calling it like a Sekiro, a 2D Sekiro. Like, I think games just have a parry and they're like, that's fucking Sekiro. Like even, there's a cool thing in Elden Ring Night Rain. And it's kind of like Sekiro with the Cursed Blade, right? But also not at all. But anyway, yeah, it's besides the point. I think we are so, and this is why Souls-likes will never properly disappear. We're treating From Software like rock stars, and we're so enamored by their work and even their shortcomings, let's be honest. Let's see what's in here. Hello? Gotta be careful here with that vampire around, you never know what could happen. Clearly a door here, lots of secrets. But yeah, these were the old school games. Like, I think, you know, if you played, I think there's something you can do with these floors as well. Sorry, I'm probably blocking half. This is a game that probably might be better if I had the window a bit shorter. Some blocking stuff, but I don't know. There's a lot more streams out there that block like fucking 30% of the game, and you're like, huh? What am I watching here? Hello, little pooch. You're a new pooch. You weren't there a minute ago. Can I talk to you? This is a play over here. I was spanning for a long time. What does it say? You should demolish it. Yeah, find a door in there. Theater belongs to Lady Carmine. Yeah, we looked at some of that. I didn't have enough for the rest of them. It's kind of expensive. Let's see, where was that house with the lady? There's the tailor shop. Now we just got to remember, like in Metroidvania fashion or Castlevania fashion, now we have double jump. You can theoretically go back and now start like having access to new things, you know, or get across gaps you couldn't before. Is it in there? No, that's the shop. I think it was actually beside the hospital and I missed it. No, that's the one that opens at night time. Brother needs rest. This is where we're in with the doctor. Yeah, where did he go? He's probably gone to the grave to visit his sister. I'm trying to find the sister's house. Sorry, everybody plays this is doing the same slide spam to get around. You think it should be faster. I'm like, okay, chill. There is an air dash and stuff. I have unceremoniously kind of spoiled that for myself. Not necessarily spoiled, like when you're trying to find other stuff, trailers do it for you too. I think she was up on this bed. Let's see what they say. Welcome. We all seem chipper for someone who just died. Oh, it was an easy life. She's a strong woman. So remember she said she was taken to court. Did she not? Or did she? Oh, maybe she only lose the baby. No, she died. There we go. Jan is very sad. Who's Jan? No one's sad here. Very chipper. That poor devil. That's so sad. That was a all too common thing, you know. It was just, you know, this is why even to this day, like doctors and nurses and midwives, they're literal miracle workers because every child, there's so many things that can go wrong. Alright, so it was there. Okay, that's why I couldn't. Now let's go to the grave, maybe. Nice. Yeah, there may be times where I'll have to consult a guide for this one, but I'll try not to. But I really don't want to be going all the way back to the start of the game, all the way forward and all that. But basically, I know that there's certain endings that will end the game early. We already got the vampire ending. I think we got an early ending as well. And anytime you die to the beast, I think that counts as an early ending too. Let's go to... Oh, Jesus.
Misery has left us for a better place. We will always remember the way her smile could light up a room.
Oh.
And now let us pray for her.
Let us pray. Pray with us. Can I pray? Pray with us. Pray with us. So sad, Misery died in childbirth. Did the child survive? That bee. There was a bee that was flying near Misery before she died. Really? We killed this big insect bee thing in the taxidermy. Alright. Is there any way to pray? I don't know. So sad. I better just sit still. But yeah, we're trying to get this crest of the wolf. We need to fight some of his apostles. He has lots of apostles. Basically, people and monsters that have taken human form or demonic form that are helping this beast. And he's basically immortal. We fought him the second time. He just barely survived, honestly. And we have this amazing, well-endowed, well-bosom endowed lady that's helping us. And she gave us a cool gun afterwards. We've been bumping into her little by little. But it's cool. Yeah, they even have a cool collection for this where you can get Bloodstained Ritual of the Night and Chronicles of the Wolf as a kind of a... You know, Steam does this a lot where certain publishers or certain game devs are like, let's absolutely go in together and they'll save money on both games, or if you own one, you'll get the other one pretty cheaper as well. I love that, you know. They even have a little character, which was one of the bosses from Bloodstained. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is a successor to Castlevania. It came out probably nearly 10 years ago at this time, but it's from the original, like its original Igavania. Like Iga came back to make that. He didn't want to deal with Konami anymore, you know, and it became a runaway success. I think a lot of that was partial to the glass, the stained glass that it used. It was very visually striking. At the time, we didn't have a lot of great, real Castlevania games, you know. So that became huge, and the team did not slow down. In fact, they sped up. He ended up making an 8-bit kind of prequel spin-off game, where it was like sort of like this kind of graphics, pixel art style graphics, you know. And that was called Curse of the Moon. And I then think he made a really quick sequel to that. And then Bloodstained just kept getting more and more updates and DLC. And then just recently, this year, they've announced a proper sequel to Bloodstained, which I think it's called... I can't remember if it's co-op and all this crazy stuff. So where should we go now? I'm trying to think. We still have to find the apostle. Now I'm kind of stuck. But not really. I mean, we have the double jump. We'll just head out of town. I wonder where that boy that we healed went to. We'll never know. We'll figure it out. Was it this guy? No? He was in green, wasn't he? No. So there's a little opera house. And there's a lady, Carmine. She's from a different game as well. You can read some of her stuff. Leads to the river. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Nice. Okay, so this is the first new bit of content here. We'll do a little bit more. We're bumping into these fishes doing crazy damage. Yeah, and these ones. I don't want to deal with this. I don't know if I'm supposed to be here. Let's see, is there anything down there? So I've hit. Those guys hit me. It's 100 and something damage. 180 something. Can I go down here? Oh, look at this. Okay, I don't think. Oh! Oh, that insta killed me as well. James! Little blob. Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to be down there. That's clearly meant for later as well. That's alright. It's okay. That's why we save often, right? Save a lot, we save often. Okay, so we still have... Oh no, I didn't save for the double jump, did I? That's alright. When did I save? Oh, she's still alive. Oh no. She's still alive. When did I save? Save often. Oh, not often enough. That's all good. I only want to just get past the hospital, I'll be honest with you. Because I was like the end of that session and I was just raging like a baby. The baby rage. Where was that then? Here? No, that's the theater. Yeah, those fish. Thought that was the idea. I wouldn't have survived long down in there anyway. It doesn't matter. I probably have to find something else. What was in here then? Right, this is it, I think. And you don't want to go in there. There must be also a way of obviously either attacking or stopping that vampire somehow. So we'll figure that out. Alright, here we go. So now we know we do that. Change over to the ghost. Heal him. I just want to know where this boy goes to. I'm going to read it fully this time. Roses of regeneration. Okay. Thank you, sister. If you adventure, take this feather. Yeah. Should I talk to him again? We got that. We got the double jump. Yeah. Still need to rest. Feel so much better. Max saved him. Yeah. Died during travel. Buried in the cemetery. And that makes you think you gotta go there, right? Okay. We'll do that. But does it cause something else?
My dear friends, misery has left us for a better place. Misery. We will always remember the way her smile could light up a room. And now let us pray for her.
I still think the grave digger's a bit shysty. Yeah, at least I can get back on this now. I was gonna I had said I had to basically retire it until an update would fix it. But yeah, if you see my save file, I replayed the game twice. There's 2 other save files to try and see if that would fix it. You know, I'm not one to give up. I am not. You know, I can be brutally stubborn sometimes in terms of that. Not so much in life though. Not with people. But definitely when it comes to theirs. Yeah, that the child come back later. And you know it's so sad, like even it was that point where I went to walkthrough and I never do that, you know, I just don't. I try not to anyway. It's almost like blasphemous. Blasphemer. And so I went to a walkthrough and I looked at 4 other walkthroughs and all of them hit the bed, and the bed, you know, perfectly had everything in line. And it made me sad in my pants. It made me so sad because you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. You know that kind of way? Anyway. It's all good. But yeah, at least we got past it now. That's all that matters. You know? There, yes. Lots more where that came from. Doesn't it feel like you should be able to go right there, but you can't? You cannot. Right. Okay. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to get past that part. We kind of finished the hospital for now. We have a double jump. That's great.